suche, du suchst. Oh yeah, I have a problem with my oo and I always like to put the umlaut on it when it shouldn't have an umlaut. So if you hear me not pronouncing it right, it's because I just can't. So sorry if that bothers you, but thank you guys for trying to teach me how to pronounce better. But these are one of the things I just can't change, sadly. So ich suche. I know that's wrong. Ich suche. Du suchst. Sie es sucht. Wir suchen. Sie suchen. Ich gebe. Du gibst. Sie es gibt. Wir geben. Ihr gebt. Sie geben. And that was present tense. The present tense of können, the modal verb for to be able to. Oh, by the way, if you're not German watching, the first two verbs was to search, and the second one was to give. This one is to be able to. Can, yeah. Ich kann. Du kannst. Sie es kann. Wir können. Ihr könnt. Sie können. And then Präteritum. So, ich gab. Du gabst. Sie es gab. Same as ich. Wir gaben. Ihr gabt. Sie gaben. And then the Präteritum for suchen is ich suchte. Du suchtest. Es, sie suchte. Wir suchten. Ihr suchtet. Sie suchten. And then we have the conjunctive 2. So, and that one is for to be, ich wäre, I would be, I think is how that translates. Ich wäre, du wärest, sie es wäre, wir wären, ihr wäret, sie wären. And then conjunctive 1 for können, so yeah, to be able to or can. Ich könne, du künnest, sie es könne, wir können, ihr könnet, sie können. Oh, that's kind of cool. On this side it says, it's talking about the schwache, starke und gemischte Verben, so the weak, the strong, and the mixed verbs. So I just looked at this random part right here. Nummer 3, it says, die starken Verben teilt man nach dem Wechsel des Stammfokus in 3 Ablautgruppen. 3 Stammvokale, 1, 2, 3. Sprechen, sprach, gesprochen. So that's an E, an A, and schrieb, and geschrieben. So that's an EI, an IE, and then an IE. So just two stem vocals. And that's to write, schreiben. And then two Stammvokale, two Stammvokale. 1, 2, 1. Lesen, las, gelesen. That's a E, A, E. 1, 2, 1. That's pretty. I never saw the las. I know lesen and gelesen, but I haven't seen las, so I guess that's the Präteritum. So that's the one that's usually written in newspapers if it's ever used, not really in spoken. Because Präteritum, we learned in German class, is not usually used in spoken German. Only a few, like to be or to give is often used in spoken, not written. So that's probably why I never saw to read in Präteritum. So ich las, that means I read in the past. Fancy, fancy. Super, super fancy. Las, 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 las. I was watching Kibi or GB ASMR, and she had a video on how to do ASMR, and she said that there's a way that she prefers to listen. She prefers ASMR artists who do this, and she likes to do it herself, which is whispering without breathing into the whisper. I find that really, really, really hätten. Okay, let's go choose some really random verbs. Oh yeah, and this book is entirely in German, so I probably am not gonna know the translations for some of these. Oh, okay, wait, this one I know. Hängen, to hang. I definitely don't know any of the other conjugations from hängen, so here's indicative presence or presence. Ich hänge, du hängst, hängt, wir hängen, ihr hängt, sie hängen. Perfect. So yeah, I usually use just present and then perfect when I'm speaking because I'm just so bad at all the other conjugations, but like you can see here, like this verb has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my gosh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sets of different conjugations. It takes up that whole page. This entire page. Isn't that so crazy? Let's see how long it takes me to read through. Hängen. All of the conjugations in hängen. I don't know if hängen is a very tingly verb. I probably should choose one actually with like a bit more consonants. Hängen, 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 hängen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. Gehandelt, gehandelt, handeln, gehandelt. Okay, that one has a bit more. Gegangen, gegangen. Verst, gefahren, gegessen. Esse. Esse. I think S's are also a little tingly. Ich esse, du essest, esse. Wir essen, ihr esset, sie essen. That's conjunctive verbs. Effekt. Gedacht. Denken. Okay, I know that one. Just not all the other ones from it. Gebracht. Brachen. Gebrochen. Brechen. Bissest. Gebissen. Begonnen. Gebraucht. Hätten. Okay. I'm gonna go towards the back and see if there's geheißen, geholfen, gekommen, gekonnt, gekonnt, können. That's a geladen, geladen, geladen. Okay, it's getting a bit more consonanty, I think. Ladet, geladen. Gelassen, gelassen. Maybe something that starts with an S. I don't know why. S sounds good. Okay, here's stehe, stehen, gestanden. But I want something without an H because the H is a little hard for me to whisper. Singer, singst, singer, gesungen, seated. Ooh, okay, this one. D's and T's. D's and T's. One of you guys commented on one of my videos saying, when I was saying like the D and the T, when I was talking about that, how the pronunciation of D and T in German, and when you guys said that that was a tingly moment. So here's this verb is sieden, wir wollen, wir sollten, wir siedeten, sie sollten, sie siedeten. And now, so that was only the four verb forms of sieden. We have still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, wait, there's like 8, and then at the bottom there's a few other stuff, but I don't know if that's like conjugations, so we've got plusquamperfect, and I always had problems with plusquamperfect because I just didn't understand it that well. Like, I knew it's something to do in the past, but yeah, I think it was something about like, oh gosh, I can't even describe what it means. So I'll just read it. Ich hätte gesollten, du hättest gesollten, hätte gesollten, wir hätten gesollten, sie hätten gesollten. So then we've got future 2. Ich werde gesollten haben. Wow, that's 3 verbs. Wow. Ich werde gesollten haben. Du wirst gesollten haben. Wird gesollten haben. Okay, well, at least it's all gesollten haben. The only thing that's changing is the werden. Wird gesollten haben. So I think what that translates to is like, he would have, or something like that. Wir werden gesollten haben, ihr werdet gesollten haben, sie werden gesollten haben. Okay, there, we're halfway done with sieden. Oh man, okay. Conjunctive 1. Is this any different? Okay, it says the first one is indicative, and this one says it's conjunctive. Okay, I think I see what the difference is. A little bit. Here we go. Ich siede, du siedest, siede. Okay, there's a difference with compared to the first one I read. Wir sieden, ihr siedet, sie sieden. And then perfect is ich habe gesollten, du habest gesollten. Okay, and that's different. Du habest. Habe gesollten, wir haben gesollten, ihr habet gesollten, sie haben gesollten. Future 1. Ich werde sieden. Du werdest sieden. Werde sieden. Wir werden sieden. Ihr werdet sieden. Sie werden sieden. I think I'm gonna title this video something like reading boring German conjugations to help you sleep or something. Because this stuff would always put me to sleep when I tried to study it. Because it's just not the fun part of learning a language. It's definitely the hardest part of learning a language. It's just like, see, it's like so friggin', it's so similar, all these little, but there's just tiny changes, and yeah, so. Okay. I don't know where I left off. Future 1, I think. I'll just skip to conjunctive 2. Ich süte, du sütest, süte. This is with the O with the umlaut. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wir süten, ihr sütet, sie süten. Plusquamperfekt. Ich hätte gesollten, du hättest gesollten, hätte gesollten, wir hätten gesollten, ihr hättet gesollten, sie hätten gesollten. Or maybe I can try guessing. Cool. Okay, let's see. Sie hat das Wasser sieden lassen. Okay, that's I can't tell what that. Sie hat das Wasser kochen lassen. Wasser siedet bei 100 Celsius. Oh, okay. Boils. Does it mean boils? Boils. She boiled the water. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Because it's okay. Der Fisch kann gebraten, gesalten, gedämpft oder gegrillt werden. Wait, we can't boil fish. Okay, now I don't think it means boil. Also, I don't really know what 100 degrees Celsius means. So that's probably why I don't know if that's boiling. It's probably a stupid comment I just made because I think I don't know. Maybe it's not. Let's see. Sieden. Maybe it's like broils. Broil. I don't even know what broils means, though. In English, I just see that word sometimes. Der Fisch kann gebraten, gegart, gedämpft oder gegrillt werden. Nach seiner Kündigung siedete for food. Oh, after he quit, he was like boiling up with anger. That might make sense. And then it says nach seiner Kündigung war sehr zornig. I don't know what zornig means, but I can guess it's similar to like foot, mad. And then here it says some Sprichwörter, so phrases. Es taugt weder zu sieden noch zu braten. I don't know what that really means. I know this wieder noch is something that we learned in B2. Wieder. I think it means like neither, but I always forgot what wieder noch means. Es ist zu nichts zu gebrauchen. Gesaltenem Fisch hilft das Wasser nichts. Dafür ist es jetzt zu spät. Ähnliche Verben. Okay, maybe one of these will help me. Abbrühen. No idea. Brodeln. No idea. Dunsten. I know that. I know dünnen. It's like to dilute. I think. Küchen. Not sure. Kochen, to cook. Okay, so it's definitely something similar to cook. Sprudeln. To sprout, but I'm not sure if that's what that means. Garen. Not sure. Simmern. To simmer. And then einsieden. Not sure. And then it says the use, Gebrauch. Heutzutage, today, werden die unregelmäßigen Formen von sieden nur noch selten verwendet. Okay, it says the unregular version of sieden, or the unregular form of this verb is very rarely used. Man benutzt diese Formen meist nur noch, wenn es die Zubereitung von Speisen geht. Okay, so preparing food is the only time when this verb is used. This is like a fun game actually, to like read a word and guess what it means. Sieden bedeutet in diesem Zusammenhang unfertige Speisen in reichlich Flüssigkeit gar zu kochen. Okay. Hat die Eier gesalten. Aber, okay, so like to fill with water. It must mean more than that though. Aber auch hier wird häufiger das Verb kochen verwendet. Okay, so not just filling up with water, something to do with cooking. Wenn es aber